What's up, y'all? Today I'll be showing you guys how to change brakes and rotors on the 2008 Subaru Outback. So I'll be starting in the rear first. Before anything, I made sure my front wheels were chalked so it doesn't roll backwards while I lift the car up. So once you got the wheel off, now you have access to doing the brakes and the rotors. And I'll start off by taking off the two bolts that hold the caliper down on the brake pads. And once you do that, you'll have access to the old brake pads. After you remove those, you will want to take off the two bolts that hold your caliper to your rotor, and this is how you'll get access to taking off the rotor. Once you got that off, now you have access to taking off the rotor. In most cases, the rotor will be pretty seized to the wheel hub, so you could either hammer it, or you could stick a screw in the two holes around the center of the rotor, and that'll actually push the rotor off of the wheel hub. So now that I got the new rotor on, I'm gonna put everything back together in reverse order. First, I'll start with the caliper bracket that holds the caliper on the rotor. Then I'm gonna compress the piston so the caliper fits on top of the new brake pads. And there's plenty of ways to actually compress the piston, but the way I'm using is pretty big pliers that can fit around the piston and around the caliper. And once you get it fully compressed, you can fit the caliper over top the brake pads, and then you could tighten the bolts back up. Once you make sure everything is tightened up, now you can pump the brakes up. And I never knew if you should pump it after each one or wait to the end. But the way I do it, I just pump it after each one just to make sure that side is solid. So I hopped on to the front next. I skipped how to do the brakes and rotors because you just seen that. But I wanted to bring up the piston because it is a different piston than the back. It's a dual setup. And it's pretty much the same process, but if you press one piston too hard, it'll push up the other side with the fluid, so you got to try to find a way to balance it and compress it evenly. So after everything is tightened up, make sure you pump up the brakes again. And I'm not going to go back over and explain how to do the other side, but I am going to show you this side from a different angle just so you can see what's actually going off and coming back on. And for some reason, taking off the caliper bracket bolt on this side was a lot more challenging than the other side. I even had to make up my own combination of tools to actually get it to work. Maybe it's because something was damaged or bent, causing the space to be off, but thankfully I did figure it out. And the rest of the job was pretty straightforward, but yeah, it wasn't nothing else too complicated about it. It was pretty much the same as the other side. So I'll just let you guys watch the rest of this, and I'll get back to you guys at the end of the video. Here's an example of what I was saying earlier about how sometimes the rotor gets seized onto the brake hub. See, I'm pulling it, it's not coming off, but when I actually smack it, it shocks the two surfaces and they break apart. So lastly, I'm gonna clean off the surface of the rotor with brake clean. Then I'm gonna just put everything back together. And before the end of this video, I just wanna apologize to all my loyal subscribers. I know it's been a minute since I posted, but more videos are coming. They're recorded, they just need to be edited. And being a one-man team is kind of tough to get to it sometimes. But end of this year, 2024, more videos coming, consistent videos coming, better videos coming. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.